Hello everyone, I'm Ryan Miller 70 here, and 2017 is coming to a close here in just about, I think about what, 5, 6 days, something like that. And with that, I'd like to give a brief overview of not only what happened in 2017, but also what's going to happen in 2018. Now, first off, 2017 was not a great year for my channel. It mostly because, first off, my laptop was complete shit. It needed replacing bad, something to replace it. Anyone wondering, the laptop I had was an Acer Aspire E11. It was enough to get by, but not enough to do much more. So at the beginning of the year, I had decided to build my own computer. Now, this is something I've always kind of wanted to do, but it wasn't something I really felt I had the financial ability to do until recently. And it did take up pretty much the entire year, because the beginning of the year I'd started gathering cheap parts so I could put everything together, or cheap parts, and then life started getting in the way where I had to start paying more stuff. I had to start saving money for different things. I had to save money to go to Indiana to visit my friends that you guys know as Atlas Crown, Z4, or Spirit of Z4, whatever the hell he wants to go by, and Icy Pika. We all went to Indie PopCon and had a great time, but money was definitely needed there. I also spent a week in Florida visiting my sister and nephew, as my family likes to do every year, and I like to have money for that. So, with all of that happening, PC part gathering took a lot longer. And as I started getting to the more expensive parts, I started needing to wait longer and longer between needing to get each part. Now, after the last update video I put up, I did eventually get the last couple of parts, and the second I had gotten the last part I needed, I immediately went to work on my computer. Like, no joke, the second I had noticed I got in the mail, I didn't waste time. I started dragging everything to my basement, where I had plenty of room to put it together, and spent literally the entire day trying to put it together, watching YouTube videos, getting friends to help, and whatever I could. Now, granted, I don't have any friends that live nearby. I had to rely on Discord chats in order to help, which isn't necessarily the easiest thing. Along with Facebook, as I had a mini freak out as I started installing some things and noticing my computer wasn't working. As I noticed that I had most likely screwed something up, I eventually took it and had it got fixed, and now it works fine. In fact, I'm using my new computer to record this video. I've used it to record Freedom Planet, and I've used it for many other things. It's basically become my new computer now. After it was fixed, I knew I had to start coming back to Let's Playing, because it's just what I like doing. It's something I enjoy. I like sitting down, having commentary, recording it, and whatnot. I decided on Freedom Planet for various reasons. But yeah, other than that, subscriber growth didn't really grow much, which I honestly don't care. It's not like I'm making a job off this. Yeah. But my channel just kind of stayed where it's been at since the beginning of the year. I did try to stream at the beginning of the year, but that didn't go anywhere. But that's it. As for anything else that happened this year, not much. You may have noticed that I haven't been uploading Freedom Planet lately. There's a reason for that, and I'll get into it here very short. Well, hell, I'll just get into it now. The reason that I haven't been uploading Freedom Planet videos is I haven't been getting the motivation to record Let's Plays. Granted, Let's Plays don't take a lot of effort. I'm not going to sit here and act like they do. The only Let's Play I can think of that takes any kind of effort is, like, if you're doing Chugga Conroy levels of editing. Like, watch any of his videos, and that shit, like, looks like it takes weeks, months to get. I don't do that. The most I do is record a video, maybe cut some things out and put it up on YouTube. That's about it. I'm not going to sit here and act like I put in as much work as, people who do skit videos or people who do, like, AVGN-esque reviews or whatever. But what I will say is it does require motivation to even do it in the first place. And that's where I've kind of dropped the ball. A lot of you who have been with me for a while know that I have pushed and pushed and pushed for comments and a lot of other things. Namely because comments are what get me motivated. Whether it's a positive or negative comment, it gets me going, and I haven't been getting them. And it's really depressed me. Now, the reason it's depressed me is because, let me give a brief history of how this channel got going. My channel next year will be turning 10 years old. This channel was created on July 27th, 2008, back when I had first discovered YouTube, back when I was watching random-ass AMVs, watching basically anything I could find, like Fred videos and whatever else. I was in middle school, or that would have been what, right before 8th grade, so I was in middle school, and just having fun. Now, my first video didn't get uploaded until the following year, sometime in the early year. It originally was a slideshow type AMV of Ginyu Force members put to the beat of some song. I think, well, I don't remember what the hell the song was. It was like Eazy-E something. I don't remember what the hell the song was. That video was gone and replaced with an actual AMV I had made several months later, once I figured out how Windows Movie Maker worked and how to actually get video clips and whatnot. The oldest video on my channel right now is another slideshow video of Naruto characters, but with the audio of Jeff Dunham. Yeah, my taste in comedy is weird. It's been weird and it's still weird. Now, these videos were stuff I did just for fun, and they weren't stuff I was expecting to take seriously. The Ginyu Force video especially got a lot of hate simply because there's a lot of people who don't like AMVs, namely for the fact that a lot of them have very misleading titles, and mine are no different. At least the ones I had. A lot of them are privated, so you can't really watch them. I think one of them is like actually still able to watch, one I made for my girlfriend. Well, for my girlfriend, and because, Sonic or whatever, when Sonic Generations was coming out. But yeah, I had misleading titles. I got shit for that. It was not fun. But negative comments still do give me, at least the energy to keep going. Even if people just shit on it, I can still rub it off, but it's at least still some kind of enjoyment. Now, for a while, I kept trying to reach out. I was doing different things, like uploading different AMVs, uploading comedy videos, small little rant videos, even tested out doing a review. As many of you know who have been with me since, like, really early, I had, like, 2 review channels, 1 movie review channel and a game review channel, both of which are gone. You could probably still find some way to get to them at some point, somehow. But yeah, it wasn't until later on that year, in October of 2009, that I had actually put up my first Let's Play video. At the time was a walkthrough video of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Beginning of Destiny. I think that video was still my most viewed video, sitting at 28,000 views, which is fucking insane to me. With 35 likes, 7 dislikes, whatever, and 21 comments. The quality of those early videos are shit. I'm not going to sit here and say they aren't. They were probably the best I could do at the time. They were the first several videos of that Let's Play were filmed with a digital camera stacked on top of a bunch of game boxes and filmed at a really, really old TV I had donated from my grandma. And it was the best I could do. I didn't have capture cards. My family wasn't going to buy me one because they didn't care what I was up to, and the computer we had probably couldn't run it that well. So yeah, that was the best I was able to do until several years, or probably a year or so later, when I was able to eventually convince my parents to get me a Dazzle and actually be able to record PS2 videos at better quality. Not perfect by any means, but better. However, one thing stood out I don't know, ever since then, was that comments are something I just never seem to be able to get. It's always been something that bugs me and tears me down. And it's really just made me believe that no one cares what I put up. Like, yes, I could sit here and be like, oh, but you know, I have fucking, how many subs? 436 subs. You know, that's a lot, I guess. Uh, it's a hell of a lot more than I expected to get when I started out. Hell, it's a lot more than I believe I even deserve. Wouldn't surprise me if a lot of them were bots that someone randomly decided to bot my channel. Um, but it was, I don't know. And that's kind of why I haven't been doing Freedom Planet more, is or even any Let's Play. The reason that Dragon Ball Budokai 3 and Dot Hack didn't come back is because my other capture card, my Avermedia one that I used to be using, I've lost a lot of wires for it. I need to repurchase wires for it, repurchase a power cable and whatnot, just several things for it. Um, but it's like when I don't get comments, when I don't get comments and the videos go like several days, weeks, or whatever with like maybe at most one view, it just makes me wonder what's the point. Like, yes, I'm doing this for fun. I'm not expecting to get paid. Even if I were to have like 50,000, 2 trillion, mega million fucking subscribers, I wouldn't want to do YouTube as a job. I've paid way too much attention. Again, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. I know there's people that have been here for longer, but like anyone that's been around for that amount of time will tell you YouTube is a shitty place to try and make a living off of. Like a really shitty place. I've been here through so many changes in the YouTube algorithms and the YouTube page layouts, and even just in the quality of videos that get uploaded to YouTube. But yeah, it's just not fun. I would not be trying to make a job of this. As for what I've been doing instead of recording Let's Plays, I have actually taken streaming up again. Not over here on YouTube, obviously, as maybe you have not seen it. I've been streaming over on twitch.tv/RyanMiller70, and I'm actually having a lot more fun. I've streamed through uh, almost the first two games, or no, yeah, almost the first two games of Dot Hack GU Last Recode. I think I'm on like the final boss of that one, and I'm almost finished with Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And it's just a lot more fun. I'm actually getting people. Granted, the only people I get watching are friends and family, but I'm at least still having some kind of interaction, and it feels like what I'm doing matters more, I guess you could say, than what I've been doing for a long ass time on YouTube. Because again, I'm getting an interaction there. I've met new friends over there. This year alone, I've like met two streamers now who have become almost really close friends to me. Um, I talk to them almost on a daily basis. They also consider me kind of close friends. Um, or at least I believe they do. One of them I know he does, but the other I'm not sure. And streaming's just become a hell of a lot more fun simply because again I'm having that interaction. Even when I go an entire stream with no comments in the chat, it does depress me, but I know this is just once in a while. Granted, this may change up next year, and who knows, considering I haven't had many viewers that aren't family and friends. I've maybe had one or two. But they don't stick around. It's still something I enjoy, recording myself playing games with commentary over them, and I've been doing. I feel like I've been doing really well for myself over on Twitch. I've recently, just today or the day I'm recording it, which is December 26th. I hit the achieve like, cause like Twitch has this achievement system, and today I'd gotten an achievement for streaming for 40 hours within the last 30 days, and I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of work. Granted, 40 hours in 30 days is not a lot, but when you're me trying to combine a job that has you working anywhere from 18 to 40 hours, depending on how badly they need you, and several other aspects of just what's going on in my life, whether it's family needing me or friends wanting to hang out or whatever, 40 hours is a lot. The fact that I've been able to do that just kind of surprises me. Um, so yeah, that's kind of been all for 2017. 2018 is going to be a very different year, though. 2018, Let's Plays will most likely still continue at some point. I'm not sure when. Again, my motivation is just gone. Like, you'll most likely still hear me from the Invincibility Frames channel if any of you follow that channel, because Gamer39, whatever numbers he has been recording some Mega Man game that he said he's going to upload. Other than that, I don't know, everyone else seemed to have moved on to streaming. Maybe I did also because my friends were moving on to streaming, but I don't know. Again, it's something I feel like I'm having more fun doing than YouTube, simply because, again, I'm getting more interaction than YouTube. And I still follow my beliefs that I've had ever since I started my YouTube channel, was that if there was a way for me to make money, which according to Twitch, the only thing keeping me from being able to even get a sub button or become a Twitch affiliate is the fact that I don't have enough people watching. Because Twitch recently drastically lowered the qualifications to get a sub button. And honestly, if they offered me a sub button, I'd kind of turn them down. I really don't want one. I've even joked around with friends. Like, you could ask Atlas Crown himself. I joked around about this, saying, or this was actually something I asked him when I was setting up a lot of fancy stuff or setting up Streamlabs for my stream. Was if I set a donation thing, do I have to link it to be donated to me, or can I have it be linked to something else, like, I don't know, someone else's donation thing, or have a link to a charity, or whatever. And he walked me through how to set it up to like a charity or something, and that was something I liked. I don't know, and that's basically what I'd imagine I'd want to do. Is I don't want people's money. I don't deserve it. I don't do enough hard work to deserve other people's money. But yeah. As for what else will happen, I'm going to be more active on Twitch than I will on YouTube. That's just a given fact. It's already proven to be a thing. It's going to continue being a thing. If you really want to see me, if you care enough, you can stop by on Twitch, say hi. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to follow me or even stay watching. I'm not even going to ask you to even participate in chat. But that's where I'll most likely be. I'm there anytime I'm not working, from about 2 p.m. Central Standard Time to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time is when I like streaming. Sometimes I go on longer. Sometimes I start earlier. It all just comes down to random shit. It depends on what's going on. Sometimes I start later, and sometimes I end earlier. Yeah. There's one other big thing that's going to happen next year. This is something that my family and another family has been discussing or I've been discussing with both my family and another person's family for a while. I'm moving in with my girlfriend's family as a big step forward for me and her. Her and I have been discussing it, along with her family. I've been discussing with them and my own for years now. And for the last several years that we've spent just having small visits, in the last 3 years I've held a job, I felt like not enough progress has really gone anywhere. I felt like I'm just sitting still in life and nothing's really going to happen. I don't care about going to college simply because I have horrible memories here in Missouri where I live, and I feel like I'd rather restart my life in a new state, far away from here. It's something that my family has helped me with, and it's something that their family is willing to help me with. So I really appreciate if you guys would kind of understand, or at least the one person that will watch this video, if anybody. But yeah, that's kind of it. There's gonna be that move will not happen until sometime in July. So expect a lot of things to just like don't even expect streams around then. Like, to be honest, if any of you care to follow, don't expect streams. But that's it. That's really all I've got to say. Hopefully 2018 will be better than 2017 was. I'm honestly more hoping to grow my Twitch channel than my YouTube channel at this point. I will still record when I get the energy back up to record Freedom Planet instead of forcing myself to do it, because there's no point to me forcing myself to record a video that no one's going to view and no one's going to comment on. I don't care about likes or dislikes. I've always stated that. But comments are something that I have always begged for. I've never changed that about myself. I've always wanted them because it's what pushes me forward. But yeah, I'll see you guys in 2018 at some point. Bye bye.